Welcome to SmartLoving Insights. This episode is titled The Rise of the Fur Baby.
Fur babies. Are they a substitute for a child, a family asset, or living therapy doll? In this episode, we discuss some different views on the rise of the fur baby culture. For years, our daughter pleaded with us for a dog every birthday, every Christmas, the same earnest plea. And for years, we had our stock reply, we'd have another baby before we got a dog. Then menopause arrived, stripping away our last excuse. Our girl was 18 that year, and when we finally said yes, she fought back the tears. Enter Coda, the stunning Australian shepherd, with the movie star coat that sheds everywhere, and a personality that flips to psycho around strangers. She's not exactly low maintenance, but we've grown to love her. While Coda no longer lives with us, she visits regularly and recently stayed for 2 weeks while Mummy took a vacation. She'll alternately delight us and frustrate us as she terrorizes visitors and the possums who visit each night.
Our family is not alone in this pet parenting adventure. Across public spaces, pets are entering domains traditionally reserved for humans. We spot them at cafes and shopping centres, dogs perched in pet prams and puddles of pee deposited next to the butcher shop. At a restaurant last month, a fellow guest brought his Alsatian along and set him up on one of the bean bags in the far corner of the courtyard. The dog didn't bother any guests, but it seems like the distinction between human and animal are blurring in our culture. There is lots to like about pets, but at the same time, something about this phenomenon feels a little off, or more accurately, sad. We can't help wondering if the proliferation of pets in human spaces is symptomatic of the vacuum of fulfilling human relationships and the epidemic of loneliness. We all long for connection and stability in our relationships. When intimate human relationships feel uncertain, shallow, risky, or just plain scarce, pets fill empty nests and comfort the isolated.
Lately, some Catholic commentators have raised concerns at how pets seem to be edging out children in modern life. They are critical of indulgent pet owners who shun having children, yet will burn a hole in their wallet funding their fur baby. Even Pope Francis weighed in, twice suggesting that people who prefer pets to children are selfish. His comments triggered a storm of complaints from some and a chorus of cheers from others. There is a reasonable basis for this commentary. Australians spend about twice as much each year on pets as the government does on childhood education and care, 0 to 4 years. The cost of caring for a dog each year is more than the one-time payment of Treasurer Peter Costello's famous 2002 baby bonus payment. These are sobering statistics. In a culture that is increasingly anti-child, we are concerned by this trend. Yet we know the picture isn't black and white. There are singles who aspire to be parents but can't find a suitable partner with whom to form a family. Financial insecurity pushes couples to delay parenting, and some face the challenge of infertility that may or may not resolve with time. In that in-between period, a pet often steps in, providing an outlet for their owner's overflow of love. While the decline of the marriage and family culture is part of the picture, it's too simplistic to reduce this issue to pets versus children.
All this has led us to some sobering reflections as to whether we are as pro-child as we like to believe, whether we are unwitting contributors to a pro-pet over a pro-child culture. We tolerate a dog in the restaurant, but would we be as generous towards a young couple with their fussing baby trying to have a date night? Are we more amenable to dog sitting for a few weeks than to having the grandkids over for a long weekend?
Sure, children are harder work than pets, but then isn't that kind of the point? If we're not willing to pitch in and share the load of parenting, what message does that send to prospective parents? In our family of 6 grandchildren and 3 grandpuppies, we ourselves need to examine our attitudes before we cast judgment on others.
You've been listening to SmartLoving Insights. You can find more great content, on-demand courses and relationship coaching at smartloving.org.
The Marriage Kit by SmartLoving is an online course for married couples wanting a lasting, passionate relationship. The course will allow you to grow in your understanding of each other and strengthen your bond with thought-provoking insights and practical skills. Research shows that relationship education can help you and your spouse improve your communication and conflict resolution skills, strengthening your relationship and reducing family breakdown. Gift certificates for the Marriage Kit are also available if you would like to purchase the course for a friend or family member and their spouse. Visit smartloving.org/marriage kit.